everyone, my name is Gabby and today I'm going to be bringing you another episode of Cooking with Gabby. The last time I did one of these videos was in 2016 and I tried to make pumpkin butterbeer hot chocolate and it was a mess. It still tasted good, but it was definitely not what I wanted it to be. And so now I've taken time and preparation to make sure that I have all my ingredients because today we are going to be making monster cake, which is inspired by Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. I read this book after my friend Emily recommended it to me and actually made monster cake herself, and once I read the book I just was craving more monster cake, so I've been waiting about 2 weeks to make this recipe. I have all of the ingredients and so I figured that it would be fun to make a video showing you my whole process of baking the creation. I'll leave the link down below to Emma Lord's blog where she has the entire recipe if you want to make it for yourself. But essentially this creation involves brownie mix, funfetti cake, Reese's, Rolos, Oreos, cookie dough, and frosting and googly eyes. It's an absolute mess, but I'm so excited to get to make it. So I just want to dive right on into the process. So I'm going to move the camera angle around and we will get started. Hello! So you're probably not going to be able to see my face for this first part of the video, but that's fine because this is the best camera angle I can get. So we're just gonna deal with it. Step 1 is to preheat the oven to 350 degrees, which I've already done. Step 2 is to turn on Taylor Swift, era of your choice. So I'm gonna be playing Lover in background of this video, and it's gonna be quiet enough that I won't get copyrighted. So now, step 3 is because I said so, is why, and that's cute. So anyway, moving on to step 4, mix brownie batter and cake batter into 2 separate bowls and set aside. So we're gonna do that now. So we're gonna start with the brownie batter. And now on to the funfetti cake mix. Says to beat all of this together, but I have no interest in pulling my mixer out, and because we're already not exactly following the recipe to the T because we're mixing this with brownie mix, I'm just gonna stir it and we're gonna hope for the best. We are now moving on to step 4. And in this step, we are going to be taking all the ingredients that we're adding into the mix and chopping them. So I'm going to use exactly the same amount that Emma used in making this and use the numbers that she gave in her recipe because, like I said, I don't like chaos, which is quite contrary to this whole recipe, which is chaotic, but I just want to make sure that everything goes as much as planned or as well as planned. So we are using 16 Rolos, 12 chopped Oreos, and 8 Reese's cups. And I got Oreo thins rather than the full Oreos because I just figured that regular Oreos would be way too thick and I thought it would just work better. I also realized I have the smaller Reese's cups in comparison to the bigger ones, and that just means there's probably gonna be less of them in the recipe, but it's fine. Dump half the Oreos into each of the mixes now rather than waiting until everything's cut, just because I think it's easier and I'll have more space on my cutting board. Swift is really enhancing this experience. This is so fun. I'm annoyed that you can't see my face. I probably could lift the camera angle up, but this worked when I was setting it up, and I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it now. Like the Rolos go in whole, so now I'm going to just unwrap these and plop them into each of the mixes. So now that we have added all of the ingredients to each of the bowls, I'm going to mix them. Grease our baking dish. So I have one right now, and it's a metal dish, and then we'll see if we need a second one. It's probably what's gonna happen. And now we take it and put it into the pan. This is chaos, and I am in love with it. This is gonna taste so good. I realized you can't see what I'm doing, so it's probably better to move this here and do it this way. There we go. I think that's all we're gonna do for this pan, which means I will definitely have enough for another, and we will see which one comes out better. That was definitely a lot messier than I thought it would be in terms of actually putting it into the pan, but it's fine. It's all good. Now I want to whoosh everything around with a fork, apparently. You want them to be like separate entities enough, which I kind of feel like I did that already. So this is what it looks like going into the oven, and we will see what it looks like when it comes out, because I am going to put it in for 20 minutes now. So I am going to turn the video off for now while it waits to cook and put the second one together, and then I'll come back in 20 minutes to show you where we're at. Status update. I have taken my first batch of Monster Cake out of the oven, and I'm now letting it cool. What I did not get to get on camera is me putting the cookie dough into the mix on top. So I'll show you what I have. This is how she looks. There are pugs barking, it's fine. But that's how it looks. The cookie dough, for some reason, is not baking the way I'd like it to, but it is edible cookie dough, so it's not the end of the world. But, you know, it's fine. So we're gonna let her cool before frosting her. Hello everyone. So it's been a few weeks since I've baked that Monster Cake, and I just completely forgot to end the video because my battery died, and then I ended up filming like other videos and I just never got around to it. So this is me ending the video now. I had so much fun baking the Monster Cake. It was absolutely delicious, and I was so happy with how it came out. I was actually surprised that it was a lot more moist and fluffy than I was expecting it to be, because I was expecting with like all the different ingredients and things that are added in, the fact that you're baking brownies and funfetti cake mixed together and they bake at 2 different times, like I just wasn't sure how it was all gonna work out, and it came together really, really well, and I'm really happy that it tasted as good as it did. I also got to share a few slices with my friends, and they really enjoyed it, and that made me happy. So overall, it was a really good time, and I had so much fun baking it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see me do more cooking videos on my channel, let me know, and if you have any bookish recipes that you would like me to try out, leave those in the comments, and maybe I will bake them in a future video, but I think that's about it for this one. So thank you all so much for watching, and if you want to follow me on social media, all my links are down below in the description. You should absolutely go and read Tweet Cute if you want to buy it. I'll have all of Emma's links down below and a link for you to go and check out the book, and I'll also have the link to the recipe down below as well. And if you want more videos from me, you can subscribe. You can also hit the bell button if you want to be notified for when I post new videos. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time in a new one. Goodbye!